Hey guys, E2A here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Squad Builder. Today, I'm going to bring you guys the best 200k team on FIFA 17, in my opinion. Now, for those of you who don't know how this series works, I build 5 different teams for a specific budget. I then go and play a couple of games with each team. The best team I play a few more games with, and then I bring you guys a video on it. Now, this team here, it is perfect. It's the best team I've used, without a shadow of a doubt, on FIFA 17. It is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, you'd expect a team that costs 200,000 coins, especially one that I'm saying is probably the best one on the game, to be good. But this team here, it is something else. It's so good. I mean, you could win Division 1 with this team. You could probably get in the top 100 in FUT Champions if you're a decent player with this team. It is so good. And yeah, I definitely recommend you guys going and trying it out. Now, just a quick disclaimer before we do get on into the video. I'm on Xbox One. This team costs 200k on Xbox One. It will cost a bit more on PlayStation, around 240k. However, I do actually have some cheaper alternatives you guys can use. So if you are on PlayStation, you can make the team, and yeah, it will cost you around 200,000 coins, and it will still be very good. But this team, it's perfect. It's got everything you want. Now, the midfield in this team is the best midfield I could really make on this game. I mean, I challenge you guys to make a better midfield where everyone gets full chemistry, other than maybe using players like Hullet and Vieira, and I highly doubt you guys are going to be able to make a better midfield than this. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's perfect. It's got an attacking midfielder, it's got a box-to-box midfielder, and a defensive midfielder. You guys will have probably seen them in the thumbnail, but as well as the midfield, the defense is perfect. Everyone is tall, strong, and quick. You've got a very overpowered goalkeeper, you've got a 5-star skiller, you've got an inform, you've just got an overall amazing team. And seriously guys, you've got to try this team out. If you've got 200k, build the team. If you don't have 200k, you need to make some coins. Watch out some of my trading videos or something like that. Just get 200k, make this team. It is ridiculous. So without further ado, let's go on into the team. It's in the 4-3-2-1 formation. Probably the most overused formation on this game, and that is for one good reason. It is an amazing formation. A lot of pro players use it, and yeah, it's very good. Just whatever you like doing on FIFA, it suits it really. It's a great counter-attacking formation if you like playing tiki-taka and passing. It's great for that as well, so overall, would definitely recommend the formation. Now, starting off in the goalkeeper position, we're going to be using a player from the Barclays Premier League, and yeah, it's going to be one of the most OP players on this game in the goalkeeper position. Now, if you ask someone who is the most OP keeper on FIFA 17, they'd either say Butland or Begovic, most likely. Both of them absolutely amazing keepers. I'm going to be going with Begovic. He's 6'6", he's got amazing stats, and he's just so good. He's so tall, it makes him very good against long shots, and it means he just gets to most shots. He's got amazing stats, and he's just such an OP keeper. If you guys have come up against him, you'll probably already know that. But yeah, he's an amazing keeper, and he makes his way into the goalkeeper position. Now, in the left-back position, we're going to be going with a very OP player, and actually one of my favourite fullbacks on the game, and he's actually really cheap. By far the cheapest player in the team, that is Mario Rui. He has got some great stats, over 70 in everything except shooting. He's good going forwards, he's got good passing, dribbling, solid defensively as well, and very quick. Now, next to him, getting that strong link there to Mario Rui, we're using one of the best and cheapest defenders on this game, and that is Kostas Manolas. He is an absolute beast. 80 pace, 86 defending, 82 physical, he's got perfect work rates, he's tall, and he's just perfect, guys. You've got to try him out. He's so quick, very hard to get past, he's strong, tall, and yeah, seriously, just such a good defender. One of the best I have used on this game. And very cheap as well, around 3,000 or 4,000 coins. You can't go wrong with Kostas Manolas. Now, next to him, we're going to be going with a player getting a hyperlink to our centre mid. You guys will have probably seen him on the thumbnail. And also getting a strong link to Begovic is going to be the French defender from Chelsea, Kurt Zouma. And he's just so strong. He's an absolute just tank in the middle of your defence. No one can get past him. He's got, I think, over 90 strength. The Sentinel chemistry boosts up his physical and defending even more. He's quick, he's got good work rates, he's tall, and he's just an overall very solid centre-back. You've got him and Manolas. It just forms a brick wall in the middle of your penalty area. No one's getting past those two centre-backs, and the two full-backs as well are very good. And yeah, to complete the defence, we're going to be going with that final player, with the full-back, and that is going to be Hector Bellerin. He is unbelievable. 95 pace. No one can get past him, really. He's just so quick. If someone manages to push past him with their strength, he's just going to catch up with them with his 95 pace, get the ball off them. He's an absolutely amazing player. You can use Kyle Walker if you prefer, but in my opinion, Hector Bellerin is the best right back on this game. He's my favourite. Have him as an untradeable player, and I've played hundreds of games with him, and I'll play loads and loads more with him because he's just such a good player. And yeah, seriously guys, try him out. The defence of this team is perfect. But moving into the midfield, this is where this team just becomes absolutely amazing. I mean, in the defence, it doesn't cost too much. You've got quite a few cheap, overpowered players, but it gets expensive in the midfield. We start off with N'Golo Kante. Now, if you ask any pro player on this game, 99% of them are going to say N'Golo Kante is in their team. He's a ridiculous player. probably the best defensive-minded midfielder on this game, other than maybe Emmanuel Petit or Vieira or someone like that. But they obviously cost an absolute ton. And yeah, Kante is cheap. He's about 20k, and for what you're getting, he's ridiculous. He is so good. He's all over the pitch. I mean, you may have heard the saying that 10% of the Earth's surface is covered in land, and the other 90% is covered in N'Golo Kante. It's the same on FIFA. He's literally all over the pitch. If you need him defensively, he's going to be there. He could be on the right, it could be on the left. He's going to be there. He's going to get the ball going forwards. He's going to be able to support your team, get the ball if your opponent does end up tackling you. He's just perfect. He's all over the pitch. Aggressive interceptions and stay back whilst attacking makes him even better. That aggressive interceptions combined with his over 90 for interceptions and stamina means that he just intercepts everything all over the pitch. 80 pace, 80 defending and 83 physical. He's ridiculous. Catalyst chemistry style is what I'd recommend on him, because he's all over the pitch, and that pace, if you give it a slight boost, it's just even better. With the aggressive interceptions, he just runs for days all over the pitch, and also does boost his passing, because I do like having good passes in the midfield. Now in the middle of the pitch, we're going to be going with the more kind of creative player in the team. This player here, he was my favourite midfielder on FIFA 16, and he's one of my favourite on this game as well. It's Javier Pastore, 85 rated, and he's just got absolutely ridiculous stats going forwards. 86 dribbling, 84 passing, also 77 shooting. His long shots are very good. Definitely would recommend trying them out. 74 pace as well. You can use the engine camera style on him to boost that pace up. You can maybe go with the Maestro one as well if you want to boost his shooting slightly. But I already really like his shooting. He's very good. He's also 6'2", so he wins all the headers in the midfield, and also is pretty good on crosses as well in the penalty area. So yeah, very good player. His through balls are very good as well. If you do the brand new threaded through balls, if you press the right bumper and the through ball button, he can play some great through balls up to your forward line. And yeah, the forwards in this team are very good as well. So next to him, we're going to be going with my favourite midfielder now on the game. This is the first time I've used him in this team here. He's ridiculous, and he's just got everything. He can do everything. He's good defensively. He's good going forwards. Anything you can kind of say, really, he's going to be good at. And it is NAINGGOLAN. Now, he's like 65k on PlayStation, and on Xbox, he's only like 40k, which is a bargain. I'd happily pay like 200k just for him alone. He's so good. So if you guys are actually on PlayStation, all you can do is either swap out NAINGGOLAN here for De Rossi, and that makes the team 200,000 coins, or you can get Asamoah, who's basically just a cheap NAINGGOLAN, but he's got 4-star skill moves as well, which is pretty good, and then get Manatia and Alexandro. Alexandro is a slight improvement over Mario Ruiz, so you can do that. It just depends what you want really on PlayStation, or you could just go with a brand new league, like say you've got maybe an untradeable player from the Liga Santander. You could just put him in, maybe put Koke, someone like that in, and then you could just use maybe Godin and Felipe Luis, just anything like that, mix up. But that's what I've gone with, and yeah, on Xbox it will cost you 200k for the whole team. But NAINGGOLAN, he's perfect. He does everything defensively. He's so strong. 84 physical, 81 defending as well. Good dribbling, good passing, good shooting, good pace. And you can use either the engine or the Maestro chemistry style to just boost him up even more. I mean, already he's got over 80 in everything except shooting, passing, and pace. And he's got 79, 78, and 78. So he's pretty much just Hullet, but for just so much cheaper. He's perfect. He's so good. I mean, he's got an inform which has like 85 plus in everything, which is probably the best player on this game. And if you guys have him, I would definitely recommend using him in this team here. But NAINGGOLAN, perfect player, and he does complete this absolutely perfect midfield. If you guys can make a better midfield than this, I very highly doubt it. But yeah, if you can think of a better midfield, maybe without legends and stuff, then be sure to leave me a comment down below. But moving into the strike force of this team, in the right forward position, a lot of you will have already guessed it. He's in the Liga, he is Argentinian, and it is going to be Angel Di Maria, the 5-star skiller, 87 pace, 87 dribbling, 84 passing as well, which is very good, 79 shooting, and also he does have 70 physical, which is not too bad. So he's actually quite a physical player. He is quite strong, especially for a winger. 87 pace is very good, as combined with great dribbling and also the 5-star skill moves. I really like doing skills on this game, and he suits me perfectly. His passing's great as well, and it's very rare that you see a full strike force, so a striker and the wingers having over 80 passing. Everyone in this team actually has that in the strike force. So if you guys do like tiki-taka and passing, it's perfect for you. This team, it just does everything. I mean, no matter what your playstyle is, if you guys like counter-attacking, you've got pacey strikers, pacey players going forwards, and a great midfield who can just get up and down the pitch. I mean, NAINGGOLAN and Kante, they're everywhere, and having those two kind of box-to-box players with very high stamina is amazing. I actually set NAINGGOLAN to aggressive interceptions as well, same as Kante. just meant they were all over the pitch. And if you guys like counter-attacking, it's perfect. If you like passing, it's perfect. No matter what you like playing really on this game, this team's going to suit you perfectly. So yeah, Di Maria, great player, would definitely recommend trying him out. The Hunter chemistry style does improve his shooting from 79 to around about like, I think about 86 or so it makes him even better. He's basically like Messi, but a lot cheaper and with 5-star skill moves. Now, in the left forward position, we're going to be going with a brand new league, and it's going to be the Liga Santander. It's going to be an 85 rated player, and it is going to be Nicolas Gaiten. Now, he's got very, very good stats. For a player who will cost you about 10k, now that's mainly because of Squad Builder challenges, really, and him being quite a high rated player. Normally, he's like 5,000 coins, so you can get him a bit cheaper maybe in a couple of weeks, but he is very, very good. 82 pace, 74 shooting, 83 passing, and 86 dribbling right there. 4-star skill moves. And yeah, he's got great passing, same with Di Maria, 83 passing, that's very, very good, so he can play some great crosses into the box, some really good through balls, and he's quick. He's got great dribbling as well there at 86, great agility and balance, and overall a very, very good player. Would definitely recommend trying him out. Now, to complete the team, we're actually going to be going with a special card from the Liga Santander. Now, I'm actually going with this card right here, which is his Squad Builder Challenge card. If you guys use his inform, it's got, I think, exactly the same stats, except his inform has one more shooting, one more pace, and one less passing. So pretty much the same card, and I didn't want to go and spend the 60,000 coins his card costs and then lose out on tax when I had pretty much an identical card, which is this Squad Builder Challenge card in my club. And yeah, if you guys go and get his inform, it's exactly the same, if not marginally better, having that one more shooting and one more pace than this Squad Builder Challenge card. But this card here is my favourite striker on the game. He's very, very good. He's got 81 pace, 86 shooting. His finishing is very, very good. Finesse shots, driven shots, long shots, power shots, everything goes in with him. Very, very good player. He's also got 81 passing. As I said, really rare to have a strike force with players who are all really good at passing. But he can play great 1-2s with your wingers and with your midfield, which means he can create a lot of space to get in behind. I set him to stay central and get in behind. Same with the left and right forward, setting them both to get in behind. It means they make loads of runs, and then when you've got someone with the passing ability of Pastore, he can pick them out pretty much every single time, and it makes for a very, very deadly kind of attacking method of play. He does also have pretty good dribbling, 71 physicals, not too bad at all. Only downside, he doesn't have 4-star skill moves, but nevertheless, very, very good player. And as I said, just go and pick up his inform. It's like 60k on Xbox, about 70k on PlayStation. But yeah, that's why I've gone with his Squad Builder Challenge card. If you do have the card, it was quite easy to unlock. Then this team will only cost you around about 130 or 140,000 coins, which is very, very good. So that is the finished team. And yeah, it is the best team I've used on FIFA 17, and I've used teams with like 6 Squad Builder Challenge cards in, Legends and stuff. It's my favourite team. It's one I'm probably going to use for the rest of FIFA in FUT Champions. I may try and improve it, but I don't really see where I could improve it other than just with inform versions of these cards. So yeah, it's a ridiculous team, guys. I'm going to play a game with it as well to show you guys just how good it is. But yeah, just to run over kind of the player instructions and everything like that. I set both of my fullbacks to stay but while stacking. They're very good going forwards, and you can just kind of go forwards with them when you want them to go forwards. But I like setting them stay but while stacking so they defend. And then when I want to attack, I can run forwards with them, but they're still going to be there in that defensive position. N'Golo Kante, stay but whilst attacking, and aggressive inceptions. He's just going to be all over the pitch. And then NAINGGOLAN, aggressive inceptions. He's just going to be all over the pitch as well. Very similar player to Kante, but just even better going forwards. Then we've got Pastore, just leave him how he is. Both my left and right forward getting behind. As said, my striker stay central and getting behind. He makes a lot of great runs. If you play 1-2s by pressing the left bumper as well and do a lot of short passes and triangles, you can create so many great runs for your strike force. So this is the finished team. Hope you guys did enjoy. I would definitely recommend picking this team up. But now we are going to get on into a game, and I want to show you guys just how good this team is. Okay, here we go. What sort of team has my opponent got? He has got a full Ligue 1 team. I'm in France right now, so I come up against loads of French teams, and like literally 90% of people in France are PSG fans. So he's got pretty much a full PSG team, other than Tolisso and Perrin. So it's a decent team. He's got Di Maria, same as me, Ben Arf, some decent players, but I reckon we're going to be able to get the win. We've got a great team. So yeah, I'm hoping for at least a couple of goals, show you guys just how good the team is. So yeah, let's go on into the game. There we go, we intercept with Hector Bellerin, and now we can play that out wide. Nearly offside, but I think that was onside, and we can play that in. I think, was that offside? I saw the ref, not the ref, the linesman with his flag up. I think it's for a corner, I'm not sure. But it was Gaetan with the shot. It was a good save there by Areola, and we've got a corner right now. Hit him with the Ronaldo chop, cross that in, and Kurt Zuma puts it into the back of the net. Pretty rare there. Firstly, to score from a corner, and secondly, for my defender to get the goal. Kurt Zuma scores the goal. Nice looping header as well over the keeper. I don't know who actually got the assist, but yeah, it was a nice short corner. Ronaldo shot past one defender, crossed it in, and that's kind of like a corner that I do a lot. It works really well just to beat that first player, cross it in, and there we go, 1-0 up, just 11 minutes into the game. Plays that through, but Kante's back to intercept it. That's what I'm talking about. He's all over the pitch, and okay, it's just come off the referee, which isn't that good. I just had a nice attack going, but Manolas is back there. Manolas is so good defensively. Honestly, he's probably my favourite centre-back, or one of my favourite centre-backs anyway on this game. And he's so cheap as well. And the best thing about him, you guys haven't seen it yet. That's a pretty bad foul there. The best thing about him is his slide tackles. They're ridiculous. Every slide tackle, you can slide tackle someone from behind, and he manages to just like get round and get the ball. But there we go. That's going to be a booking for Marquinhos, so potentially could get sent off. Since that is quite an early yellow card, could get sent off later in the game. So we've got a free kick here. It's not an amazing position, but if I can just get this into the mix right here, put that in the danger area, we can't get a head on it there. Like crosses like that from free kicks and corners don't work that well. But Bellerin's back to intercept. We've got the ball now. We can just scoop that over the top. I think Di Maria and GAMEIRO weren't on the same wavelength right there because one of them played it over the top. And then GAMEIRO just went out of the way of the pass. But it was a decent idea. He's got an attack through here. But we've got a lot of defenders back. So we should hopefully be able to cover it. He crosses it in. Gets the header with Cavani. But we pressured him out enough with the defenders. So he couldn't get a good enough connection on that. And now we've got a good counter-attacking opportunity. We've got Gaitan on the ball. Nice bit of dribbling from him. He can then play that in to GAMEIRO. Who's going to cross that across to NAINGGOLAN. And how has he missed that? How has he missed that? That was such a good opportunity. Great bit of passing play by my team as well. And also, guys, you can probably see I've got the Coca-Cola kit, which if you didn't know, you can only get from like codes in the USA or from EA. I think you get them on like Coke cans in the US. I'm not sure. But one of my Twitter followers, I think he's called Aaron Dynamic. I'll leave his link down below if I remember. Actually gave it to me as like a Christmas present. He just sent me a code, DM'd me a code to get one, which was awesome of him. Didn't ask him for it or anything. He just sent me one on Christmas Day, which was awesome. But we've got a great opportunity now to maybe make this 2-0. We've got Kevin GAMEIRO on the ball. A nice turn by him, but he does end up getting blocked off, and potentially could be a good opportunity for my opponent. But there we go. Mario Rui, he's so overpowered. Like, he's 78 rated. You would not expect him to be that good. That is offside, but you would not expect him to be that good. He is literally so overpowered. He's so good. He's amazing. He's probably like in my top 3 favourite left backs on the game, and I've used like Alba and people. That's actually an amazing turn by Gaitan as well there. That was just first touch, flicked over the defender. But yeah, this team just feels so good to use. Like the midfield and everything, the defence, everything just works perfectly together. The defence is so solid, and just everything's great in this team. Great play from him. Mario Rui wins that very easily. I mean, he's short, but he just wins headers and stuff. He's really good. Kevin GAMEIRO, that was a great pass by him. I don't know why I keep calling him Kevin instead of GAMEIRO. I mean, we're not on first name terms yet, but here we go. Kante on the ball. Kante, he's gone past one, he's gone past two. I'm going to go for a shot with Kante, and it is into the side netting. Very good run there by Kante. We're all over this guy, and it's only 1-0. Cavani's on the ball. He scoops it over the top, and we do manage to just shield him out there. Just by pushing him out wide. I mean, you don't need to go for a tackle with your defenders when someone's going for a cross. If you just kind of shield them out wide, keep them pressed out there, it's really hard for them to put a good cross in, and it's quite easy to defend. But there we go, Kurt Zouma at the half-time break. He's got the only goal of the game so far, 1-0. It was a good goal, and I think we can get a few more hopefully in the second half. We've been all over this guy. We've had a lot of opportunities, so let's go on into the second half. Great tackle there by Manolas. He's just so good defensively. It's crazy. There we go. Gaitan's now on the ball. Berber spin. Finesse shot. He got the block in there. That was a vital interception by my opponent's defender right there. I think it was Marquinhos who ended up making the tackle. Great ball by my opponent out wide there. Nice through ball to Angel Di Maria. But that's a great block across from Bellerin. Just completely pushes him out the way without fouling him. He just got his body between the ball and the player. Great bit of play from him. Now Pastore on the ball. Doesn't pick the best of passes there. I wanted to play it out wide. But again, that's a good pass by my opponent. He has been really good when it comes to those type of passes. But Mario Rui, he's short, he's small, and he's not even that strong. But he just managed to get the ball. And it happens all the time. He really is just so overpowered. And now we've got Gaitan on the ball. That's some great dribbling by him. Very nearly got straight through. I mean, if he got past with that roulette, he'd have been through on goal very, very nicely. But that's a nice covering by Bellerin. That's what Bellerin can do. He's so quick. It's just so hard to get in behind him. And a lot of people like playing balls over the top, like getting in behind. But when you've got really pacey defenders like Manolas, Mario Rui, Bellerin, just loads of players like that, it's very, very hard to do so. And we can just shield out nice and easily there with Kurt Zouma for a goal kick. Pretty easy play right here so far. He's not created that many opportunities, but that's just because of how good my midfield and my defence has been. Like he's had a lot of runs forward. We've managed to deal with most of them. He's going to scoop that over the top. Di Maria's running through. We've got Bellerin back to catch up with him. Just going to hold off him. Don't want to dive in anyway. Don't want to dive in too much. He crosses that in, and it's a comfortable save by the keeper. This guy's just had to resort to crossing it in, really, because he's not creating many chances through the middle. It's a good save by the keeper again, but whenever my opponent gets any opportunities in the middle, he's forced to go for long shots, really, or play it out wide, just because my defence has been so solid. But he has scored a very similar goal to us right there. 80th minute. All of a sudden, he's just got a goal back out of nothing, really. I mean, it was just a corner. Corners aren't normally that risky on this game. Crosses it in near post. He's paused it. But yeah, it was a very similar goal to mine. Cavani gets the goal, and it's 1-1 game on. But I really should be winning this game. I've been all over him. That's a nice tackle there by Bellerin. Bellerin's been really good in this game. As is just my whole defence, really. But that's a nice ball out wide to GAMEIRO. He should have the pace there to beat Marquinhos, and he does, and he's got some options in the middle if he can pick them out. That's a great pass and a great goal. Who is that got the finish? Who is that? Is that Di Maria? There we go. That is us in the lead. The PSG player scores the winner, hopefully the winner, against the PSG fan, and that was just a really nice goal. I mean, it was a first time finish. Very cool, calm finish into the top corner, really, as well. Just from a couple of metres out. But that was a great driven pass across by GAMEIRO. I think it was Di Maria who played that through to GAMEIRO, who then played a nice ball in. And yeah, we do get the goal to put us up into the lead with Di Maria. He goes for the lob through ball. We just hold him off there with Bellerin. I mean, Bellerin's up against the best player on my opponent's team, which is Di Maria. But he's still just managed to keep him out pretty much every single attack. Like, we've not seen Di Maria do anything in this game, just because Bellerin has kept him quiet. He's in his back pocket right now. There we go. Hopefully we can get that 50k out of Bellerin's back pocket after this game and maybe open some packs with it. But here we go. We've got the 2-1 win. That was a solid victory for the team, just because everything went, like, solidly, if that makes sense. Everything was just good for the team. Like, the defence, it was solid. No one could get past it other than that goal from a corner. But I just was able to keep him out so often, just with just the defenders in the team. Manolas, he was a brick wall in the defence. Same with my other defender there, Kurt Zouma. Obviously, he got the goal as well early on, which you guys can just see a nice replay of in the background. All the defenders were really solid. Rui and Bellerin, they were great as well. I mean, Rui is so overpowered on this game. If you guys haven't used him, it really will be a surprise since he's a very cheap player. A lot of you may not have already used him. And the midfield in this team. The midfield is what just kept him out the game, because he always had to get forced out wide just because of the sheer quality of NAINGGOLAN, KANTE and Pastore. I mean, as I said earlier on, I'm not sure if you guys will have seen it in the clips, but I said it's like playing with 5 midfielders when you've got those 3 in midfield, because KANTE and NAINGGOLAN, it's like having 2 players. They have such good stamina. They're all over the pitch, and the aggressive interceptions really do help with that. And up front, I mean, we had some good opportunities, and we buried them when we needed them. It was a great finish by Di Maria to put us into the lead, and what actually turned out to be the winner there with that 2-1 goal. You guys can see a replay of that here. It was a nice ball by GAMEIRO as well. So let's go and see the actual match stats and see who was man of the match for our team. So Kevin GAMEIRO ends up getting the man of the match award right there with an 8.9 rating, and rightly so. He got an assist. He was very key in most of my attacks as well. Gaitan, I believe, also got an assist from that corner. And then we got the goals with Zouma and Angel Di Maria. And overall, I mean, you guys can see the ratings in the team. Everyone got just a solid rating. I mean, if you get over 7, normally means you've had a pretty good game. Everyone in the team there's got over a 7. Mario Rui there with an 8. I said he was a great player, but yeah, he's the 5th best player according to the ratings in this team, and he's the cheapest player in the team by an absolute mile. So he's a player I definitely recommend you guys picking up. Zouma as well, 8.6, solid game for him defensively, got the goal as well. And overall, the team just played so well. I mean, seriously, guys, I would so recommend you guys to try this team out. I mean, I'm playing quite a high division with this team, and I'm quite a bad player on Ultimate Team. I'm good at skilling, but I'm not that good at anything else, really. And This team just helps me win games. It's so good, and I would definitely recommend it. So if you guys did enjoy the video, if you did, please do leave a like on it. It really does help me out. And also, if you do want to see some Battlefield 1 videos in the future on my second channel, there's a link down below to that if you didn't know I have a second channel. Be sure to go and subscribe so you know when I do upload Battlefield 1 videos. But yeah, I want to record Battlefield 1 with you guys, with my subscribers, play some games with you, make some cool videos on there because I got the game for Christmas and I really do enjoy playing it. So yeah, if you do want to see that, leave a like, leave a comment down below as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe if you're new as well, forgot to say that. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Take care.